Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to a wet Monday, the 12th of September. It was 56 when we got up this morning. It's 59 now, so as the rain does, that's kind of like a filter. It just kind of, no crazy spikes up or down on temperature. It's kind of mellows everything out. But that was nice in the middle of the night to hear all that rain pouring down. Of course, that's going to make all the, well, right now, weeds grow. And eventually the grass will take over. That means we're going to have to start mowing the lawn again. That was a good downpour. That was nice. But anyway, it's Monday fun day. We got a job to go take off to. So y'all come on along. We'll see how the day works out. Look, even got rain mud spots on the Acura. Kelly goes, no chance of rain today. After the morning.
Yeah.
Just a little sprinkle, no big deal.
Just sprinkles.
The car's filthy and needs a bath anyway. So, Mama,
yes,
that Monday came back around on us.
I know it. I told you to tell her to stay away.
Yeah, I thought you promised me the weekend would be long this time.
No, forever, please.
Time is time. Can't do nothing about it.
Nope. She marches on.
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Monday.
You too.
And I hope I do as well. Hope everyone does.
I know it.
And on that, hope it goes quick and we're riding home.
I know it. Me too.
All right, Mama.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too.
Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
So this is a 21 Spyder F3 Limited. It has both the ECM flash because of the lack of a crank position sensor I've told you guys about. Luckily, this thing that he's made up, which is pretty ingenious, he doesn't have it all plugged in. It's just sitting there. You can pull it right out because he also has the premium cluster update, which requires where's that cable at? Requires me to hook up to the USB underneath there. So luckily all that GPS stuff just kind of popped out of there. So he's got an ECM update and a premium cluster update. Gonna bust her out here. And a first service. So the premium cluster update is an optional update and I get paid nothing for it. But for the ECM flash, that's a mandatory and I get 3/10 for that. So I get 18 minutes. It takes way longer than that to do both of these, but that's just life in the big city. It's kind of cool, all the lights that go off when it's doing that update. All right, so the premium cluster update completed. Now we're doing the ECM one, which is mandatory. What's scary is the service rider caught me out of the car, so I just wrote it down. I was surprised I was able to ride with that backpack on. That's good to know, especially these big hump seats on the F3s. But anyway, it was an eco mode. I'm not going to go into too many details what this ECM flash is, but trust me, you don't want to run in eco mode anyway. And prior to this flash, whoa, you definitely did not need to be in eco mode. I'll let you guys do some research on that. I'm not going to be the one to tell you what's going on. But yeah, not good. Leave that eco mode off. Now, in all fairness, the service rider, he may have double pressed the mode button because now you don't have to push and hold for 2 seconds to switch eco on and then eco off. You just touch the mode button and it goes on and off. He may have touched it. The customer may not have been riding it that way. So anyway, just another reminder, keep the eco mode off. Dang. Hopefully I can take this ride without getting wet. It was sprinkling out here earlier. That doesn't sound very good, does it? That chain sounded pretty dry, I gotta admit. He sells it up there. You'd think he'd spray some on there. Hey! Gummit, I almost had her. she was just a little bit of a bigger gap, I'd have made it. See a car sneaking around the backside there. I made it around him. Gotta keep your eyeballs peeled, man. People will get ya. I'd say it's just about time for the city to come along and do a cleanup. What y'all think? It's starting to get a little rough. Oh, look at that. They ripping up the park. Oh, they gonna do a new parking lot out there. Holy moly, what a mess. Yeah, I seen you, buddy. You can smile now. Ever think that's funny that you took a few days off of my span? That Accord says I'm gonna go ahead and cut in front of this bright orange, hard to miss thing. What a peaceful day. Spyder to do right out of the gate. Nice thing about doing a service on the Spyder, you gotta take it for a test ride. Oh, darn. Leaves on the ground. Fall is around the corner. Look out there, squirrel. Come on now. Pick your side. What are you gonna do? You waiting for me to hand you something? I ain't got nothing for you. Maybe I should bring something for you. He wasn't no more afraid of me than flying. He was looking at something on the road. There's that nut I dropped last week. Oh, limbs in the road. That's right, we had the big windstorm. I think they had wind all weekend. They did a good job of cleaning everything up already, though. We, on the other hand, which had the same forecast, all we got was smoke and no wind. The winds aloft were up there. Sure was nice. Well, much nicer yesterday than the day prior. That kind of messes up your weekend. But it gave me time to play around with my iron. Got some tires on it. In hindsight, as nice as yesterday was, I wish I'd just went ahead and pushed through and got the front tire done too. I spent too much time out there just goofing around. I figured, well, it's the weekend, hang with the mama, the mutts. There's no smoke in the garage. Got air conditioning to keep it nice and cool. It was good. But I got more rides in. I did take a pretty good rip. Wound out the old Sportster, got her up to speed. Nope, I won't discuss that. But I had to make sure them tires that ride-on had balanced in there right. That was the craziest thing. There was never a hump or a bump out of that thing. But I did wait till the last thing. You know, you're supposed to pour it in with the valve stem at 10 or 2. And so that it kind of rolls into the rim first. That way it can disperse out into the tire a lot easier. And, oh, I almost turned one short. It's been a while since I've done that. Oh, it's out there with his hoochie poochie taking he or she for a walk. But yeah, I went down the road and I'm waiting for some walk that you normally get. You know, for the first mile or two. It never did it. It was very nice. It's funny, that ride-on that had been in those tires for 9 years, it had tacked up. It wouldn't be a tire sealer no more, I can tell you that. Kelly goes, "What's that black stuff painted in there?" I said, believe it or not, that is the ride-on that I put in there 9 years ago. She goes, "Why is it black?" I said, "You know what? I have no idea. Just dust from the inside of the tire? I have no idea. Kind of strange, huh? I don't care. The bounce is what I'm more concerned with. Hey, that was that our Harley guy? I think it was. I didn't even pay attention when I drove past his house. I caught him out on the road. The Harley was out in the wilds. If that was him. Pretty neat setup that guy came out. I would do something different so the wires weren't dangling out there, but pretty ingenious of him. And it's set up in a way that he can take it off, throw it in his trunk, and you know, not get his GPS, you know, growing legs on him. Pretty fancy. People thinking. The wires, though, yeah, I'd have to do something different with that. I don't know. They're just wires hanging out of anything just kind of scare me a little bit. Could have used a battery tender lead as well. It's about the same gauge wires, but it takes some soldering and shrink tubing. But you could have a nice watertight seal and then a cap that goes on when it's not in use. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, I'm the guy that doesn't run them. Poor sad sap of a dude, huh? No adventures whatsoever. Like I keep saying, all my adventures was in the younger days. And the service writer was talking about some crazy stuff back when. That's that Harley didn't roll back on us. That was not him. That was a Road King. I should have known that. Didn't that look like him? Yeah, that's the guy that passes. He just did himself a big old U-turn and come back. Roadie Road King. Who doesn't love a Road King? And if you don't, you should. And if you haven't ridden one, take one out. There's something else. But they're not a normal squatted Harley, so be prepared. They're kind of tall. Although the stock seats they come with are so skinny in the middle up front that you have no problem touching the ground. But that kind of always made me feel like I was sliding forward. You know what's funny is I never felt that way, you know, for the 6 days I lived on that thing in Texas, from Dallas to Paris to Texarkana and back. You know, I still have just the most fond memories of that trip. That old Road King. I picture that thing will pop up for something, and that old silver and blue wasn't my favorite color, but I don't know, I got a soft spot for that one. I just fell in love with that thing. And unfortunately, that was the fate of my beautiful Hot Rod Red, whatever it's called. No Hot Rod, something was in there. But anyway, he that color of that thing, I was like, eek, that's the color they're gonna give me? I don't care. I loved it. But that seat never bothered me once the whole time on that trip. But the exact same seat on mine, which was only a year newer. Yeah, mine's a 20, that was a 19. I don't know, I always felt like I was sliding forward on it. It's different when you're borrowing something, and this is what you're gonna ride for 6 days. You have no choice. You don't really stop and think about them little piddly things. Let's take a loop through the back lot there. That boy definitely needs to get some lube on that chain. Dang, son. He's an employee of ours. Boy needs to do some maintenance on that Katoon. Well, maybe he went upstairs and threw some lube on it. Maybe he realized it too and went, man, I can hear that chain. Oh, some little kids, little dinosaur, little soft toy. little zipped up, you know, little squishy toys. There's still a little haze in here, but I'm not sure if that's smoke or just the weather. Look at that. Limbs laying all over the place down here too. It's amazing they cleaned up the streets as good as they did. What did I ride? Rode something Friday and I was zigzagging all over the place. Limbs in that one we seen, it wasn't on camera, I had to point the thing out. If you look really close you can see it, but if you're, it's kind of like them parachuters, if you're watching that thing on your phone you ain't won't see nothing. Not unless you got some really good eyeballs. I could have made that. You never know. People are always hauling them daggum mattresses on their roof. I love the ones when you see them going down the freeway and they're literally in flight. And you wonder why you see those things laying on the side of the road. Hey, doggy. Nice. Oh, you know what? I think this guy may be a waiter. Well, I know he's going to pick it up, so let's just go ahead and bring her upstairs here. Oh, look at her. This is my... That must be an employee, wasn't it? No, I guess that was an SUV. I was going to say, wasn't this same colored... Yeah, not an employee. I guess we got Oregon employees. I'm just going to... Who knows? Alright. He got himself a nice tuned up F3 limit. Oh, I need to get my RO and stuff out the front. Let's see if that opened successfully. And I put the RO in there upside down so I don't have to hide it. I just keep her folded and don't want to expose customers' information. Alright, there we are. Boy, the more I see that orange, the more I like it. A little loud for me, but still, it's really, really cool looking. Alright, thank you guys for coming along for a rip. Well, hello there, YouTube. Oh, dang. So we're coming up the hill. We're not sure if that's smoke or some kind of fog thing. At one point, it looked like it was going to rain, but it was just coming up the highway from Toledo. It's like it just kept getting darker and darker and darker. Like, what the heck? Now it's clearing up. Doesn't smell like smoke, so...
No, we'll take it.
Yeah. It's comfortable. It's only like 70 degrees out here. It feels really good, actually. There's no humidity. It's just comfortable.
It's nice.
Yeah. But anyway, so, yeah. Nice little F3 service and ride. And did some other things. I got just my whole area down there is full of spiders. Wait till you see in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh, good Lord. But I think on that, we're just going to bounce on you. How about that?
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right. That'll be a cut.
A cut.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching now.
Yes.
Bye-bye now.